rematch from last year's AFC wildcard game, as it'll be the Cincinnati Bengals taking on the Baltimore Ravens.
The NFL season has hit high gear, and off we go in Week 11 on EA Sports.
Devin Duvernay now returning from the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
Now a first carry here for Robinson.
And a short pickup to about the 27. It'll be second down.
It's now second and 6 at the 27-yard line.
From the gun, it's Jackson. And he'll be taken down by the Bengal pressure.
Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. The defense is always talking about not letting Lamar Jackson get comfortable. A good job there on his opening drive of making him uncomfortable.
And you're talking about doing it so early in the game because all week long there's been anxiety on the defensive side of the ball. How do we keep this guy hemmed in? How do we tackle him? To get it done that early, that's got to feel great for them.
On third down, Robinson.
No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave him with a fourth down.
No gain on the play. It's fourth down.
They'll indeed go for it with Jackson. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game, and this defense holds on the night's opening drive.
Here we go. 12, 11, 11.
Mixon with a first down carry. And they've got it in the red zone now, down at about the 19.
Second down and 3.
Now they go play action now. Mrrl. And he's going to be taken down here. A sack back at the 32. Michael Pierce, in all of his 340-pound glory, gets the sack.
Now that was a passer's nightmare. The front door totally shut down by the defense, so he kept going backwards, hoping to find another avenue of escape. It didn't exist.
So that'll leave Burrow and the Bengals with a third and long after that sack we just saw.
They'll drop to throw.
Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey.
And he will bring this back. It's a pick-6 and a Raven touchdown.
So, Charles, our first points of the game provided defensively. What a play that was.
And I can only imagine that the folks at home watching are thinking to themselves, that's one of those plays where once the ball leaves the quarterback's hands, you just sort of go, uh-oh, and wait for the result. This time, the defense benefited.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick-6. And now the kick is away. And a mistake, a surprising mistake there in the kicking game as he sends that one out of bounds.
A very good starting field position for the Bengals here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
11 MT.
Here's Mrrl. He gets this in the hands of Mixon. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. They will throw on 1st down with Mrrl. Short throw to Smith. So give him 2 yards there on the completion, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the 46-yard line.
Now Mrrl changing the look.
11 MT. Take. 11.
To throw again on 2nd down. Mrrl. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And the Ravens will have the football as this is taken up past the 30.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And they are losers of 2 straight coming into this Thursday night game. Is it more difficult, CD, when you take a losing streak into a quick turnaround game like this?
It certainly is, because you don't get time to work on the issues that you've had throughout the season that have caused you to have the record that you're having. You can't really get those set. So now you're trying to minimize those and maximize what you've been doing well. And I remember a game recently where one of the assistant coaches said to the head coach, forget our running back rotation. This guy has a hot hand, and they rode him to a victory. Those are things you have to look out for in games like this.
Report. 13. Finish it on. Finish it.
Jackson. Left side, that's caught by Mitchell. Just a gain of a couple there, and that'll make it 2nd down. These 2 teams, they met up earlier in the year, back in week 2, and it was the Ravens getting the road victory in that one, so now they'll look to finish off the season sweep here in Baltimore. Off the play fake, here's Jackson. And this is into the hands of Andrews downfield. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. 22 yards there, a 1st down.
Well, a lot of credit to the play caller here. He saw the design in his mind and implemented it. A little zone stretcher here because they started the tight end on the left side of the formation and sent him on a crossing route. And this works really well when you can find that space between levels, and they were able to do so for good yardage.
On 1st and 10, it's Robinson. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down.
4 yards on the pickup.
It looks like they'll move things around here.
No, we changed it. 13.
They'll run again here with Robinson. And he's got this down to the 35. It's a pickup of 11 and a Baltimore 1st down. I really enjoy watching Lamar Jackson run those RPOs, Charles, but I'll tell you what, it's tough calling play-by-play because you don't know whether he handed it off or kept it.
Makes you focus, doesn't it? You've got to try and stay with it, and even when we do, we often can get it wrong because our eyes naturally go to him because he creates big plays. But if you're a runner and you're playing with Lamar Jackson, aren't you happy? He creates so much concentration on him, it should open up things for you.
2nd and 10. Flowers going to go in motion right. 2nd down and a run by Robinson. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. Play number 7 now coming up on the drive. 3rd and 5. Now it's Jackson. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down.
He's a talented runner, and that means he's always looking for bigger and bigger gains when he takes off. Certainly found some bonus yards there beyond the first down marker, and this early drive will continue with that extra jolt from his leg.
Jackson on first down. He'll get this to Flowers, left side. And the Ravens are going to have a 1st and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5. In motion right is a running back. They'll run with Mitchell. Now he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down. The defense was ready for the run-pass option, diagnosed it perfectly.
Not only did they stack him up at the point of attack, but he was met by a host of light-colored jerseys.
Hey, report! Report! What is it?
Jackson. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal. They'll try to run with Robinson. And he'll take this one down inside the 5 to the 3. It's about a 3-yard pickup there, but more importantly, they're still a few yards away here. It's now 4th down and goal. Jackson now. Flushed out right. And he will not get away. He's sacked back around the 3-yard line. He couldn't get the ball away on 4th and goal. And the Bengals are going to get the football back. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And they come into this one off the loss over the weekend, but you say if you're going to play a Thursday night game, this is the week to do it.
It certainly is, because you get right back out there. You don't have time to dwell on things. And look, your game plan is going to be a little more limited, but so is theirs. So that's when you just appeal to your top players. Guys, you make plays in this one, we out-execute them, we can walk away with a win. That first down play, all you want to do is wedge out any type of space and try and create enough room. If you have to run the punter out there, he can successfully complete the punt.
Yeah, didn't get a ton there, but at least some positive yardage. Back to Mixon on 2nd down. Pushes him over and able to get it across the 10 to the 15. Now they have a little more space to maneuver from the 15, 1st and 10. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. Now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. Now Burrow changing things up here. To try again after the sack. Burrow. This one caught downfield by Higgins. A big play there for Cincinnati. 51 yards.
And the offense is saying to itself right now, only they were all this easy because he was wide open. And once he made the catch, plenty of room to work his way downfield. That was a breakdown on the defensive side of the ball, one that they want to fix immediately.
Meanwhile, Burrow's throw taken in here by Chase. And he'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark it down at the 9. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain.
Already over 1,000 yards receiving this season. That catch is just going to add to his total. Certainly not resting on his laurels. He's trying to continue to gain as many yards as possible and continue this big season.
Now it's Mrrl. And they're going to get him. They bring him down to the sack back at the 16-yard line.
Here we go.
Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. Now it's Mrrl. Throwing for Chase on the crosser. He's got it. They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal. Mrrl looking to pass. And he's going to be swallowed up and taken down. Sacked back at the 5-yard line. And the defense rises to the challenge. They get him down for a loss of 2, and it brings up 4th and goal.
I'm fine, ready?
They'll try and throw forward with Mrrl. That's to Chase. He's got it. Touchdown, Cincinnati. Jamar Chase, touchdown number 18 on the year. And the Bengals go nearly the length of the field and finish it off with 6 points. The kick is through the uprights to tie this game, but hang on a second. We do have a flag. So I'll leave it at 7 now as they kick it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Middle. Hey, middle.
On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. He's got the hook up to Odell Beckham. And he's going to be ridden out of bounds down inside the 25. A big play there just before halftime. 52 yards. Throwing now, Jackson on 1st down. He's got his man, it's Andrews. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. 1st down now with that clock rolling. They'll run with Robinson. He gets this down to the 3, but no further. Brought the power run out of the bag and got a couple extra yards with it. Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice steady gain.
So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. They go play action now. Jackson to the goal line, but it's incomplete.
I'm really liking what I'm seeing from this defense because their coverage has been playing at a shutdown level so far. Even backed up late, they're forcing incompletions and fighting to keep them out of the end zone as the first half winds down.
This defense has held on so far. Now from the 3, this is 3rd and goal.
Report. 13.
Here's Jackson to throw. And that'll be taken in by Andrews for a Ravens touchdown. A great play there as the first half is winding down. And the Ravens have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away.
And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds. So really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Chase the motion man right.
12, 12, 12. 11, 11, 11. 12, 12, 12.
The offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted.
Here we go.
The delay of game backs them up 5, 1st and 15.
11 MT, 11 MT. 11, 11. 11, 11. 11,
Chase the motion man right.
11 MT, take. 11, 11, 11.
They're passing here, Joe Burrow. And for a 3rd time tonight, he's intercepted.
Picked up by Brandon Stevens.
And a potential turning point as they get the football in very good field position late in this first half.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
No, we changed it.
After the interception, here's Jackson. Flush to his right. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. The lines move there. Look like nobody open. Now 2nd down.
One thing you always worry about when he breaks the pocket is he going to take off with it? That time, the pressure was starting to close in, and he's just got to throw this one away.
Tucker on for the field goal. A 60-yard attempt.
Tucker's kick is good, and that will do it for this first half. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down, 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. A 10-point game, 17-7 the score as we get back to it on EA Sports. Well, certainly not what they wanted out of the locker room here as they'll start defensively at the 40-yard line.
Here we go, here we go.
Burrow and the Bengals with a 1st and 10
at the 40.
11, mighty. 11, 11, 11. Stop.
They're going to look to throw. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a 1st down. Well done. That one goes for 24 yards.
And that's one of the better plays we've seen this offense put together so far. They haven't been able to get on track much at all. But listen, they're only down a couple of scores with the rest of this quarter and the entire 4th remaining. So, stranger things have happened.
11, 11, 11, 11, 11, 11, 11. 12, 12, 12. Stop.
Throwing now, Burrow on 1st down.
And he will find his man Chase complete.
And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3.
1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
12, 12, 12, 11, 11, 11. Stop.
Burrow will throw. And that's going to be caught. Oh, one-handed
one-handed grab there. He's got it for the touchdown. McPherson now for the extra point. And this is up and good to make it a 17-14 game.
Ravens 17, Bengals 14. Kevin McPherson with the kickoff for Cincinnati.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. On the return, Devin Duvernay. And good coverage there on special teams as he'll get him down shy of the 20.
The Ravens take over first and 10.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And maybe some renewed pressure on this unit following the touchdown a moment ago. It's back to a one-score game.
And because of that pressure, because it's now a one-score game, they know this is where you need to slow the momentum change. Because otherwise, that could overrun your team. You got to be careful right here.
And they're going to speed things up here. Back to Robinson now on first down. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
Again, it's Robinson. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup, and that's all they needed to move the sticks.
2nd and 1, and people want to run the football. This is where every back in the league is supposed to do exactly what we just saw there. Pick up the first down.
Beckham will go in motion right. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. He was waving his arms, wanted the football, but he dropped it. And that reminds me of the story you told me from your days at Tennessee. We don't need to mention the other guy's name, but when he dropped an open pass that you blew coverage on, what'd you say to him?
Yeah, it's really not right since I blew coverage, but since he dropped the pass, I said, well, maybe next time he'll just walk it out here and hand it to you. Would that be easier? He wasn't real thrilled with that answer.
That's cold-blooded. Cold-blooded. And Jackson cannot get away, and he'll go down. Trey Hendrickson make that now 8 sacks for him on the season.
Now, that was just absolute perfect man coverage. Nowhere for them to go with the football. Led to a sack, and that's really difficult to do in today's NFL with all these gazelles running around that you're trying to cover in the secondary.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down. The Ravens send their punt around now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. And now a whistle and a timeout called by the kicking team. It's just their first, so 2 remaining. They burn one here in this 3rd quarter. Boy, not deterred from those first 2 failed attempts. They're going to go a 3rd time here on 4th down. And now the Bengal defense here calling a timeout. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. So 4th and 15, but the offense is staying out there to go for it. They're going to try and throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And the Bengals are going to get it back in terrific field position. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Burrow going to fake to mix it and now look to throw. Catch is made here by Mrrl Smith Jr. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. Give him 30 yards there.
We always talk about the guy who paid off the play, don't we? A guy who caught it or ran it. But how about the elements that go into making a big play? This one in particular, able to scan the field.
And he takes it into the end zone. Touchdown, Bengals. Joe Mixon with career touchdown number 60. And the Bengals have scored again in this 3rd quarter, this time to move out in front. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that will make this a 4-point game.
Ravens 17.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. No run back here for Duvernay. Touchback out to the 25. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Charles, we'll see how this offense responds. Remember, the last time they were out, they went for it on 4th down, did not get it, and that led to a touchdown on the other side. So they need a response here.
They certainly do, and I just have a question for you. You think that was a gut feel, or was that analytics that came into play there, deciding to go for it on 4th down?
That felt like gut to me. What about you?
Yeah, absolutely, because the way it backfired, where they are in the game, all those things, that didn't feel like an analytics call. It certainly felt like, hey, we can get this right now. And unfortunately, it didn't work out for them.
A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a 1st down in the red zone. Here's Jackson. Left side, that's caught by Mitchell. And it looks like he'll be just a yard shy of the 5 here as he's out at the 6. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And they'll have a 2nd and 1 forthcoming. Option play. Here's Robinson. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. 4 yards on the play. That's going to lead to 1st and goal.
Well, think of it like you would a typical boxing match. The person is on his heels and absorbing blows is having a tough time. And that's what's happening to the defense right now because the offense is on his toes and punt.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Bijan Robinson, his 5th rushing touchdown now on the year. And the Ravens have answered back with a 3rd quarter touchdown of their own to retake the lead. Tucker with the extra point, and that gives them a 3-point lead. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And trouble there on the kickoff as that goes out of bounds. Well, not one you see often there as he fails to keep it between the sidelines, and that is a penalty every time and going to give this offense better field position.
And it's every kickoff guy's nightmare, isn't it? Because you don't see yourself doing this, and most of the time you don't. It's absolutely a mishit, and now your team pays the price. Bad field position for your defense.
And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked by Jeff Okudah. And the Ravens are going to take over a couple of yards shy of midfield. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10, just shy of midfield at the 48. He'll get it to Robinson to begin the drive. And he's fortunate to get anything from that. Give him a yard up to the 49.
They know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. Jackson. Oh, he's got some breathing room. 1 quarter remains here in this Thursday night matchup. Both teams working on short rest, but this has been one of the better Thursday night games we've seen as they come up here on 1st and 10.
Robinson, he'll try the left side. And he'll get it inside the 35. I'm sure that's going to be the formula. Just keep the ball on the ground. Keep that clock moving.
And when you have the lead this late in the game, above all, stay in bounds. Yes, take care of the football. Yes, gain yardage, but stay in bounds and let that clock tick.
Now it's Jackson. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. A good pickup there, 22.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Robinson on a give right side.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
To throw is Jackson.
And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down.
Well, that one was all about the defender making life difficult for the receiver. Very tough for a guy to hold on to the football through all that contact. He ends up forcing the incompletion.
The Ravens on 3rd down. 2 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 11. From the gun, Jackson. Forced out to his left.
And that'll be incomplete with a penalty flag here on the field. And I'm not sure he was still behind the line when he let that thing go.
So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. This to swell the lead to 6.
Tucker's kick is good.
And that will double their lead as it's up to 6.
So they get the 3, but you wonder now, is that going to be enough?
Excellent question, because when I look at the smiles on that side of the field, they're a little tight, aren't they? If they had scored a touchdown there, those would be big half-moon grins right now because they'd feel a whole lot better about their position.
And a touchdown in the other direction, all of a sudden they're down.
Here we go.
Burrow going to lead up the Bengals here, 1st and 10
at the 41-yard line.
He'll hand it off here. This is Mixon.
And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry up.
From midfield now, Burrow. Well, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away. Here we go. Facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. It's a solid footwork there as he'll take this down to about the 38. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Here's Mrrl setting up to throw it. This goes out wide for Mixon. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. They'll get 13 yards for the second play in a row.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
Now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete. We've talked about it, CD, but it bears repeating. They are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there.
I would agree with that, and it's not a good day when you feel like an incomplete pass is almost a win for you because it wasn't intercepted. I think the receivers now, when they're running their routes, they want to catch the ball, and they also want to make sure that the defenders don't take it away.
Now it's Mrrl. And he'll go right back to Chase. That's caught again. Nice job defensively to hold him to 4, and now it's 2nd and goal. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of until they stop him, why not go back to it? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
Mixon. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. This crowd doing all they can. Here's 3rd and goal. And they'll try and run the option to pick it up. And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards. And not a lot of success to be found there.
Oh, you got that right, partner, because if you're trying to make guys miss about 10 yards or so downfield, that's a pretty good play. But if you've got to do it in your own backfield, I consider that a problem. That doesn't work too well.
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. Here's a big one. It's 4th and goal. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. That's to Chase. He's got it. Touchdown, Cincinnati. Jamar Chase with his 19th touchdown, his 2nd of the game. And the Bengals' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Critical extra point up and good. And that is going to put them on top by a point, and it sets us up for quite a finish. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. This fielded right at the goal line. And he returns this to the 22.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Now a handoff to start it out. Robinson. And he'll take it ahead to the 28-yard line.
Not a bad game there, and it's okay to still run the football in this situation, but you got to be careful to not take too much time off the clock.
Throwing, Jackson. And that's caught inside the 35. Plenty of time and 2 timeouts still at their disposal. 1st and 10 here. A give to Robinson on the option. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. The Bengals going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. Here's Jackson. He'll take a shot for the end zone. Oh, he had a man running free, but he overshot him, and it's incomplete.
You're not going to get many better opportunities than that to take the lead in the fourth quarter. He's got a man wide open. But, oh, my goodness, just too much air under the ball, and he knew it right away.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals' 12-yard line. Now the Bengals going to signal for their third and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Back to the ground with Robinson. And he powers through the first lane, but he's going to be swallowed up behind the line of scrimmage. Now contact up front as penalty markers come in. Who is this against? And that'll be a free 5 yards for the offense.
Just like a tennis match, that's just an unforced error. Stay alert, don't jump early, and give them free yardage.
On second down, Hill. They still got 2 timeouts. Got to start using them, don't they?
You absolutely have to. You save them for this situation, but you have to use them.
The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts as he'll stop it with 11 seconds remaining in the ball game. Now first and goal.
Yo.
Jackson. And they're going to get to him. A sack. Sack back at the 9-yard line. And we are set for a great finish as that timeout comes in with 2 seconds to go in this football game.
Justin Tucker on for the field goal. A 26-yard attempt.
And he got it. Justin Tucker boots it through and plays the role of hero. And joy will reign in the Inner Harbor as the Ravens have won it. So the final